Hey, today I'm going to show you how to play Your Love Awakens Me by Wickham. I'm going to show you every single part of the lead guitar, and all you really need is delay. We're in standard tuning, key of B. I'm going to show you all the parts first, full speed, and then at the very end I'm going to slow it down so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the intro. Here is first verse. And here's the pre-chorus. It's the same exact thing as the intro, except for one little difference at the very end. This little tad bit at the very end is the difference. And then here is the chorus. There you go back to the intro, and here's the second verse. Slap on a little bit of overdrive, and it goes like this. And here is the bridge. Then there's a little small part that you can barely hear right before the very last chorus after the bridge, and it goes like this. And that's the whole song. Let me turn off all my delay, and I'll play everything clean, and I'll slow everything down for you guys. So this is the intro, or the main riff. And then the first verse, slowed down, goes like this. And here's the pre-chorus. Now I'll show you, well, before I show you the chorus, I'm going to show you the bridge, because after the bridge, then I'm just going to go in depth on the chord voicings that I'm doing. So for the bridge, you want to just do either power chords or bar chords. And the first chord is just an E major. Then the next chord I use is a B sus2. then I use G sharp minor, then F sharp major. So every time it goes like this. And then I do little riffs in between just to give it some flavor. The first time, you're doing everything 3 times in total. And in between each time I do this. The first time I'm doing this, it's a bend and release by a semitone on the 3rd fret of the G string. So you're just bending up to the 4th fret and then back to the 3rd fret. So you do that, and then you end on the 4th fret of the D string. The next time I'm just doing this. So sliding from the 3rd fret to the 6th fret and then back to the 3rd fret. And the very last time I'm doing something similar, except I'm sliding to here, and then to the 4th. Instead of just staying on the 3rd. So it goes like this. Because that's the resolving note of the bridge. And then, yeah, so the chorus, the voicings are, the first note is a B major. I'm doing everything on the highest 3 strings. So here's the first chord. Then the next one is an E major. And then an A flat minor. Then the last 2 chords are the same chord shape, and first one is the F sharp major, and then you slide up to E sharp or E major. So it goes like this. So it goes like this. Here are the voicings. And the last one is. So it's the same one as this, except you're sliding up 2 frets. So together it just goes like this. It just repeats from there. Alright, and then the last part is that I'm going to show you is the second verse. It takes a little longer to explain, so I left it for last. So basically, there's 2 parts in it. The first part is this. And then the second part is this. Alright, so the first part is just based around a B5 chord or a B power chord starting on the 3rd, or on the D string on the 9th fret. So just a power chord. And these 2 notes are staying the same. And the only note that is changing throughout is the note on the B string. And I'll show you the note changes for the B string. And you do it, so you're doing that part 2 times in total. So it should look like this with these 2 notes staying the same and this one changing. Then you do that one more time. And then on the last time, instead of ending on this, on your way back up, you're changing everything. I mean, you're keeping everything except for the bass note. So you're changing the note on the D string to a note on the A string on the 10th fret or on the 11th fret, and you're muting the D string. And then you're keeping the bass note, but you're changing the notes on the last or on the highest 3 strings to this, basically F major shape, same as in the chorus. Still muting the D string, and then the last shape is a major 7th shape. So basically all you gotta do is bar the D, G, and B string, and then add a note on the high E string on the 11th fret. So all together, the second part goes like this. And that is the whole song.